So I can't actually see the timer of the dungeon in. So I think I'm close enough. Hope everyone's having a good night. Hope we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. So I tested this a little bit the other day, but tonight we're gonna go for it for good. Over on YouTube, I'm doing vertical streaming. Over on Twitch, horizontal, and later uploads will be horizontal as well. What we are going to end up doing is some classic runs of mine. We got to redeem Vegeta again, so we're going for toughness there. And then afterwards, I'm going to do a run with Grunkle Stan. And hello, Michael. Hope you're doing well tonight. The overlay is going to look a little funny on YouTube until I get started, as the overlay is specifically designed for while in game. But now it should look solid. I'm going to double check it real quick. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. All the information should be on there, and should just be a good time. I hope you have a decent shift next weekend, Havelock. You've been working a lot of weekends recently, as far as I can tell. And hey, Christopher, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I think a couple people that popped in during my tryout, because I tried vertical on YouTube, only on YouTube the other day. Because I wasn't planning on going very long that day, just a single run. And didn't want people to think I was doing a full-blown stream. I hope you got good rest at least. For anyone that doesn't know what I end up doing with my Vegeta runs, the enemies are on tough. You can see they take more hits than usual to actually kill. And this challenge always ends up being a little bit harder than I expected to be. And I keep dying during it. I am 1 in 5, I want to say, on the tough enemies run. That being said, it is a run I enjoy well enough. Doesn't make anything too painful, just a little bit off for me. Needed to switch a lot of shifts with people after I went day shift. That's fair. So with the Vegeta runs, we try not to rush things and get me nice in shape here too. And we gotta kill some of these easier enemies, hoping for some decent drops, so that we can get built up. We can get 8-8. That will run well enough. But if we can't get built up, that's what's going on. I need to go over there. We will have problems later. If I'm not approaching 5-5 after the first village, it's going to be very slow and painful. Last time I did this one, we also just could not find any healing. I always start these runs with the shield, because the damage adds up quickly. We are done with the first floor. Yes, I'm curious when we'll hear news about the next update. I've mentioned some details about it, because Justin dropped what it was going to be, and we knew this one was going to be a longer in-between one. If anyone wants to join the dungeon on Twitch, it's just !join. You can slowly get stronger, and maybe someday we'll beat that boss. Darn rat, darn rat. Ow. Not the worst, but still. So, as far as I know, the boss is limited to needing a key that you can find while running the normal dungeon sometimes. It's just a rare drop. So I have a path down still. The money's good. Bombs are fine. Can always use more bombs. There's a key. I mean, I'm Sand Prince, and I like to talk a big game, but most of the time, I fail at whatever I do. Buy the heart. I think I buy the heart. Why am I dropping that? I don't need to drop that for the heart. I don't need to hold hearts. It's all my money, but it gets us a little bit more health and defense. Really would love a level 2 sword. Everything being just one more than I think it should be always messes with me. Oh, there's the level 2 sword and a shield. We need more money. If we can get the money, the sword is the first choice. Hey, Zod. Not much. We're doing, Vegeta toughness run again, and then a trying for the high score run. As you can see, the layout over on YouTube's a little bit different this time. I'm doing some vertical over on YouTube, but I am horizontal on Twitch, and if I upload any of these runs later, those will also be horizontal. I've been told by a few of my streaming friends that vertical on YouTube plays pretty well right now, and that some people prefer it. So I've been trying it out a little bit and trying to give people options. You take 5, not 4. At least they're dropping a decent amount of money right now. I currently have no plans on streaming on TikTok. All of my attempts to interact with TikTok in the past have been colossal failures. I don't know what it is, but TikTok really seems to hate my content. Ow. Okay. I'm glad you enjoy my content, Zod. Hope we can just keep this a nice, fun, positive place. That's what I always like to aim to do. Even when I'm failing horribly at Sea of Thieves or some other games. We just have some fun. See, Mars, I don't even care so much about it doing well. I just wish it would do something. I don't know what I did, but TikTok doesn't even push my videos, because I tried it for a little bit. I actually get 0 views on all my videos, unless I link them to people and promote them myself. I have no healing. That's not good. And that's fair, Jeff. I just don't know why it doesn't want to push videos at all for me. I do not believe I put non-binary on there by default. Like, I don't tag non-binary and stuff anyway. I just tag usual hashtags I'd see. Yeah, I don't really spend much time on TikTok myself. But as a streamer, you end up trying some stuff just to promote yourself. Because it's just what you have to do at times. Bomb Rod. Don't love Bomb Rod, but Bomb Rod better than no Rod. We are not there yet, and we might not be getting there if we don't find some health soon.
Hydration check!
Yeah. Hi, Michael. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hydration check already. All right. All right, you have a letter for me. Guess I dropped those for now. Bow and arrow's a lot of help down the line, but I need to get the bow before arrows are any of use to me. Ooh, health! More health. Ah, that feels a little bit better. Oh, there's a bow. I think we splurged on this, though. Could have bought it for 85 last floor, but we'll pay the little bit of markup. Yep. I appreciate it. My doctors appreciate it. Gotta stay hydrated. I haven't watched Waterboy in a while. I fear how it holds up. I don't imagine it holds up very well. Yes, I don't mind Adam Sandler movies. I will openly admit that. Celia, on the other hand, hates them. One of the few areas that we actually differ on. Missed my swing. I think what I do... Yep, from Waterboy. Just toss this right away in here. Bring the healing instead. Oh, yeah. Free on YouTube a month or two ago. Look at free movies changes every month. That's good to know. It's always nice to hop into some of that stuff. Alright, the shop had a tunic for 85. That would be a pain in the butt to carry. So, a lot of the updates that already are confirmed sound really nice for me. Just extra challenges, some extra bosses and routes to go through. The blessings sound like an easy thing, too. Ow, that one. Oh yeah, they're tough. I'm not gonna kill them in 3 bombs. I needed 4. I messed that up. Ow. I don't trust myself. Yeah, a seed generator would be nice if it would be possible. From what I know from what was said previously, it's extremely unlikely. But that doesn't mean that it's impossible. I don't think Justin's gonna do it, but I could see the community eventually doing that. Yeah, speedruns could be from that, efficient playthroughs, or just making it so two streamers can, or even just friends, can start up the game at the same time on the same seed and get through it as races. As races can be a lot of fun. Damn it, rat. Like, I think a lot of what's here is already great. Like, for me personally, I would love it if we just kind of had a bit more randomized content. Like, I know reworking the bosses on there. Honestly, I don't mind the boss at this point, but I won't pretend that Aga presents much of a challenge to me anymore. I know the patterns. I know how to deal with them. I get hit a couple times, sometimes, but nothing too crazy. But I also don't think I want to argue for a harder Aga, just because I know so many people struggle with Aga already. So the rework is a different Aga, and that is probably for the best. Yeah, I'd totally take a official roguelike from Nintendo. Just like apparently Echoes of Wisdom was at one point designed to be Zelda Maker, and they decided to abandon it. And even though I love Questmaster as a Zelda Maker, I also totally would have taken an official one too. Do I give you my hamburger? I think I figure out if I have a shop and come back to you. So, on the subject of, like, variants that way, it can be fine, but most of the time in a roguelike, you do want decently set patterns, as just not items are valuable, but knowledge. So if you can learn the patterns, learn everything, they should be easier and over time, and allow you to get further by just learning how the enemies act, etc. Completely random stuff in a roguelike can just be really mean. There's a couple things you don't love to see in a roguelike, and that's just stuff you can't predict, or stuff that sets you back significantly. Which is why I'll never deny that the end of this one's a feel-bad. But I also understand from a design point why it ends up that way. Hey, Drew. Hope you're having a good day. Let's see. Echoes of Wisdom was at one point supposed to have Link as the main playable character. But playtesters didn't use Echoes if they could use Sword that way, though. Limited Sword Fighters mode. I could believe that. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, as you can see, I'm properly streaming on both YouTube and Twitch today, with each one using a different scene. So yeah, I could see that, Christopher, and could be interesting, but it all depends on how it actually plays. When you start grinding this stuff a lot, you start getting really used to timings, and little changes can mess with you. Like the recent Phasmophobia community event increased the ghost speeds by like 20%, and that messed with a lot of us quite a bit. And I agree, Bruce. Nintendo probably would not give edible signs. Hello. Oh, What will I ever do with my 0 magic items that I'm using? Which reminds me, I have a bomb rod. Which would cost me twice as much to restore. I bet, and there's nothing I can do. If everything's running smoothly, then yeah, YouTube will typically be about 1.5 seconds behind, as you said. If things are not running smoothly, sometimes Twitch gets behind. And we definitely take that shield. Do I take the pendant? I don't think so. I don't have room for it. Yeah. That's what the vertical is for, Bruce. People on mobile that don't want to rotate their phone, which apparently is a large number of people from my understanding and seeing what's happened to Waffle's YouTube streams. Nope, that is totally fair. I will totally say I personally would probably never watch a stream like this aside from studying it. Or the vertical one, I should say, not just a stream like this in general. But I am also not opposed to trying to give options to people so they can have preferred watching. Like you, Jumpy. So that's the main goal there. Just trying to make sure everyone has some options. And just seeing how it affects exposure as well. Like, sometimes you, as I mentioned, have to do stuff you don't super love just to try to get out there a little bit more. As I adore everyone that's here already, but I do also like to just get out there and spread a bit more. Mars is going hard into the dungeons today, being supportive. Okay, I think that's everything there. And yep, just exclamation join for anyone that wants to join. Let's see. Yeah, people watching streams during work hours and school are interesting conversations. As, like, I've had the conversation with Paranoia a few times about the simple fact it complicates some streams that we can do, because it's actually a surprisingly large number of people that do it. So while I love RPGs, I love really involved RPGs, I tend not to stream them because they are difficult to follow for anyone that's at work or at school, etc. Nope, I don't have that sword yet. Ow. And that's also fair. I do try to give plenty of opportunities for people to save up hope to mess with us during Deep Rock. I enjoy my crowd control streams. I enjoy people messing with us and just having fun. So if that's what you want to use your hope for, I appreciate it. Ow. No, that is weird, John. I realize that alt-tapping does that over on YouTube. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not too bad for too many people, and like I said, I'm just going to be doing some testing of this for a little bit here and see what the results say. I'm also taking feedback into account, so do let me know what you do or don't like about it. I know some people have enjoyed it, and some people haven't. I have no clue if Twitch would work any better for you, as that's where I'm currently streaming this horizontally. As YouTube is the place that's pushing all the vertical stuff right now. And Twitch wants to, but no one watches vertical content on Twitch currently. I do not have enough, but if I can get enough, I'll buy that. We'll try a bomb here, too. Very unlikely, but doesn't hurt to try. That worked out all right. Oh, remember what the blue one does? I'm mostly using up this rod just to use it up. Doesn't make sense not to use an advantage, but the bomb one gets me in trouble. We'll take the cape over what's left of that. Equip that for emergencies. We're no longer doing double magic. Yes, cape is infinitely more useful. Ow, ow. That's not an enemy kill. You like it over there, Jeff? Yeah, like I said, I just gotta run some tests with it, see how it goes. And, just see how people feel. It's the only way I can get personal data on stuff, is just trying some stuff out at time to time. Where's a color thing? Nope, that's the chest. That is totally fair now, I'm guessing. The ads are decently annoying on Twitch, so I don't blame you for doing that. I, in fact, try to point people over to YouTube from time to time if they are having to deal with the ads. Because I always want people to have a good experience with this. It's probably down in the bottom, and I'm just missing it. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could make a good layout for Dungeons of Infinity, but I started messing with it, and I really liked the extra informations on the sides, and there's not really anything missing on the screen that you would normally have. Yeah, there shouldn't be any ads over on YouTube. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to catch me live as well. I play a lot of different games, but oh, that's where I need to go. Through the wall. I play a lot of different games, but I do try to get in some Dungeons of Infinity here and there. Usually, I'm able to get some in on Saturdays or Sundays if I haven't been doing some sort of major collab. This is what I missed. Like, we did Sea of Thieves and whatnot earlier, but that doesn't prevent me from doing this for a few hours tonight. But I hope you're enjoying your stay here. Hope you've been enjoying the content. Helena Pix's bleeding over on the right side. I can look at that real quick. Can't actually see very well on here for it. Okay. I don't think I can see it right now very well. What I can do is I can pop into the video after the stream and tighten this up even more. Don't want to spend too much time trying to make it absolutely perfect. But hey, we got to town. That's a very good start for this. Move to a room with light. Working on it. There's light outside. Okay, let me glance at this real quick again. Yeah, I can't see it on my little overlay up here, but I have a tiny overlay for setting this up. Which one's odd? I know of the 2 big chests in Mining Town now, since the update. But there's another secret in there. I don't necessarily know about it. That's probably why I can't see it on my overlay real quick. Healing ring, we definitely come back for that. He expanded the inventory. We'll come back for the library in general. Alright, what do we got in here? Good thing I wasn't doing a speed run. We probably buy the health too and the gem bag down the line. Yep, I appreciate you letting me know. Like I said, any sort of feedback about changing stuff or improving stuff, I am always down for. Pendants do we have in here? Direction, safety, secrets. I definitely take the safety with me. If you've gotten it from the official Discord, it should just run once you extract it, assuming you extract everything. That being said, it is a touch more demanding than you would expect for it. Especially when it comes to the lighting. So if you can get it running, but it runs poorly in some sections, let me know, as I can always walk you through how to reduce the lighting effects so that it can run on a lower spec computer. I also am currently assuming you're running on Windows. I do not know how well the game has been able to get running on Linux and Macs at this point. I would assume Wine has gotten decently far at going for it, but I haven't looked into that for a few months. And last time I saw one of those wasn't working. I don't actually have... well, technically I have a Linux machine. I have a Steam Deck. But I don't have a Mac device to check stuff on either. So I haven't looked at your stuff recently, Bruce. What legendary gear do you have? Because apparently there's a legendary tier, because that's what level my sword is. Not running on Linux yet. Checked. Still having to run on the Windows Tower. Laptop isn't powerful enough. That's fair. Eek. It's a DJ Blue. Fire. Everyone wished DJ a happy birthday. It was their birthday today, and I've timed absolutely horribly with spending any time with them on their birthday. But I believe they have some more birthday celebrations planned for tomorrow. They would have to correct me if I'm wrong. But I want to say when I talked to them last, they had some more stuff planned for tomorrow. So if you're just looking for a fun celebration time, you can always give them a look tomorrow when they're streaming. They are someone I have been recently getting to know a little bit better since meeting them through Apollo. I've met a lot of new people through Apollo recently. But I hope your birthday stream went well today. I know from popping in earlier, your internet crashed right around the time I ended my Void Crew stream, so we couldn't just all raid you at that time. We tried, but you weren't online. It was unfortunate. But also, for anyone new here, what we are doing is a Zelda roguelike that's a fan-made game named Dungeons of Infinity. We are currently going through as Vegeta, the Prince of All Sands, trying to prove how tough we are. And I am personally Haru, a variety streamer who does a bunch of stuff, but a lot of roguelikes and Zelda stuff in general. I also do plenty of collabs with other people, because I like hanging out with other people. I should also double check some stuff. Okay. But I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce this one. Daeron? Is that correct, or am I way off? I try, but I can't get all the names. That's how you pronounce it? Good to know. Where am I going? Yeah, names can be quite difficult, especially when they end up coming in here with just a smattering of letters and numbers. But with this particular run, the first little bit's hard, but not too bad. But the back half of this is going to be rough. And then after we do this run, we are going to do another run, which will be just trying to get a high score, but while also taking every gambling option we have. And I'm guessing that was a good night, Zod, so good night. I hope you sleep well. We'll see you around. Yep. I appreciate the raid again. Again, happy birthday. And I do hope you have a good time lurking, too.
Hydration check.
More hydrations. Always appreciate the hydrations, even if I had to turn them down a little bit because the Foxcat was being watered way too much during Mario Kart. Okay. Do this. Do this. Just need this. I want the Pendant of Safety. So, I know Sunfei has Mario Party Jamboree, and I should have it after Christmas. So my plan is to do some of the Mario Party then. I got Mario Party Superstars currently in the mail. So, and I've thrown some people with, wait, you've got Superstars in the mail? And I'm like, well, yeah. I know plenty of people that haven't gotten Jamboree, can't afford to get it right now, but have Superstars, so I might as well leave that up. Yeah, I don't have Super Mario Party because as far as I know, that one's mini-games only online. And, like, if there's not a board that you're, you know, going to get screwed over on repeatedly for the mini-games to have an effect towards, what's the point? Eek. I do have this sword now. And yeah, Mario Party is still a thing after all these years, Drew. A new one just came out, and a lot of people actually like it. Saying it's one of the best ones in a long time. So we just have 2 warps. That's nice from your mom. Yeah, it's coming for Christmas for me because my family wanted to get me some Christmas stuff, but I totally did not know what to put on there. I don't think I ever played Mario Party 8 on the Wii. That being said, I might own it a couple times over. I can't remember. Ice Vulpix is currently 2 battle coins. Now, you might be wondering how I might own multiple copies of a game I've never played, and that is because, I mentioned it before, I worked at a thrift store. And at one point in time, if those came in, I would have collected them and tried to get friends to play with me. Okay, we need a bit more money for the tuning. Yeah, take as much time as you need. After Steam Cure is always important. Like I said, I just appreciate the raid and hope you're having a good birthday. Need one more level of sword to protect myself a ton. There's a key. Yeah, I've played 1 through 6 for sure. Got a red and a green. Can't remember if I played 7. 1 through 3 are on the Nintendo. 1 short. Nintendo expansion pack at this point. Kinda want that tunic. I'm getting myself killed for it. There's the 1 rupee I needed, though. But, I also do not recommend anyone play Mario Party 1. It was interesting for what it was, but it is not super well thought off in a lot of cases, and it will likely hurt your hand. That being said, it is a shame that it's also basically the only one Mario Party with a playthrough of a significant story to play through. Streamer I'll stream some of the earlier Mario Party games as all CPUs are commenting like a sports event. That could be fun. Yeah, I know Paunoya, who I raid into at nights a lot, is Quiver. That's nice. Potentially thinking about doing a speed run against the CPUs in Mario Party Jamboree, because apparently that's a thing that people are doing right now. Not a surprise. People will speedrun anything. I can believe it's entertaining. I watch marbles racing through that's not gels, but I don't remember the actual way to pronounce it. Jello? I'm failing. The Marble League. Hey, Hunter. Is there an echo going on? Or are you just trying to watch both streams at once? There shouldn't be an echo going on. But I haven't personally double-checked the YouTube one. We're back here. Oh yeah, I hit a color switch. Alright, as long as you're amused, that's all that's important. Alright, thanks for confirming that it sounds good on both sides. And hello R2, and hello Shane. Hope you are all having a good day so far. We're almost an hour into the stream, but I expect there's going to be about 2.5 hour more to this. We have pendant safety. Yeah, so what's going on over there, and if you absolutely despise it, I'm live on Twitch as well on the usual layout, is I've had a couple of my much bigger streamer friends comment about YouTube's vertical streaming and it getting exposure to new people, etc., and just how there's actually a number of people over on YouTube that end up liking a layout like that. So I ultimately learned how to do the two different layouts, and I'm giving it a try myself to see how people feel about it and how the, numbers do. I don't love doing stuff for numbers. I prefer just aiming to have as fun of a time with everyone as possible. But if I can do something for numbers and potentially give a better experience for people, I usually try to do that as well. I don't like being set in my ways and just sticking to things. I love trying new stuff and seeing if I can make the streams even better. And now here's all the blue ones. Do I go back for that? Hey, Benjamin. Yep, spike feet would hurt. Yeah, so if you're watching on a normal monitor, it's going to end up being a lot smaller than usual, and I will, any runs of interest, be uploading them like usual later, which means I will upload those in the normal horizontal that has the whole thing, because I have that going on in general, in the background recording. That's not good. Stupid traps, they hurt so much. I'm in a loop, so I gotta check stuff for keys and whatnot. Not a key, but a big thing. Ah, this is how the loop goes up and over here. We take more armor. Do I take the bigger inventory? I don't think I do. I think I take the more arrows, though. I need that money for other upgrades. I'm not completely stuck on inventory space right now. Come on, drop me stuffs. Yes, we take the heart. Okay, those are done. Button here. Button there. And we've got the worm bosses. Yeah. I am reminded, eventually I need to continue my Pokemon runs. I have a small Soul Link series over on YouTube for Pokemon runs, but I was doing Radical Red at some point, and I just have not figured out a good time to slot that recently. That wasn't bad. Let's see, something real quick. Increased by 5, 19 starting at 8, that's 103. No, that room sucks. That room's expensive. Oh, arrows actually work on these things. I did not know that. I figured they'd work on the side, but not directly in their face. Really need that next level of sword. Yeah, I am actually slowly doing that Infinite Fusion Soul Link still. I will have to edit down the next video, but I release that on the second Friday of each month. I still have enough content for a few more episodes before I absolutely have to play more with Jasper and Celia. Timing for that tends to be a little tricky for us at times. Oh, wrong way. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Jasper is something. And I always promise him that, you know, I don't just try to paint him in a bad light. But at the same time, it's been, what, 3 times now he's asked if fire's super effective against water, or water super effective against fire. And he's played multiple Pokemon games to completion before, including finishing a Soul Link with me before we started any of this. Could be a treasure room. I gotta take my chances. Just some bats. Just some bats. But with the treasure room connected. We've also lost way too many Pokemon to bide. Way too many Pokemon to bide. Crap. Get out of the room with the trap first. Check out this room. Still don't love spitters. Still don't trust them. Remember just knowing my brother because I'd watch the same TV show and listen to the same radio station. Oh, man, he would like stop copying me. I would do it every day. Kid then. That's fair. I mean, a lot of kids end up watching a lot of the same stuff. And a lot of kids end up copying me stuffs. Fire beat grass, beat water, beat fire. The only thing you memorize? That is also totally fair. I still mess up Dark, Fairy, and Steel a lot. trying to figure out which ones those ones are effective against and whatnot. No, that does remind me, Mars. Awanoya recently made a list of backlog games for people to vote for, and we are taking that sword, to play and whatnot. I did not put it on there, but I feel like I should put Battletoads on there, just so at some point we're actually playing Battletoads. Not anything in this room? Huh. I take care of most of that. I wanted to get the thing. Yeah, I know Dragon's weak to Fairy because it was specifically introduced for that. But I can never remember, like, if Dark's good against Fairy or Fairy good against Dark, and what difference Steel has from Ground aside from Fire's good against it. Yeah, most of my Pokemon playthroughs are from earlier gen stuff. It doesn't help that a lot of the mods that I play are also just mods of Pokemon Red. But Radical Red, which I've been playing, includes all 1,000 and some Pokemon in it. There's a Beamos there. Beamos are dangerous. And I suppose I should note at some point, and I'll probably say this again, this Tuesday, I'm going to start a little bit earlier than usual, as we are going to attempt the cross keys. I've been wanting to get to it, and my current Thursday, which Thursday night would be my alternate choice for that, is going to be stupid packed. As my Thursday is probably going to be close to a 10-hour stream, if I'm guessing everything correctly. As I'm going to continue Ocarina of Time at that point. And then from there, we are going to... Oh, those are healing potions. Move into Lockdown Protocol with Apollo and a bunch of other people. Buy one of these to protect ourselves. Back then we had cable, so you could not pause or skip. Any echo at all we had to suffer through is me and my brother. Ah, yes. The joys of not being able to pause, because even then, like TiVo and whatnot eventually came out, if I recall, right? But cable didn't start allowing you to skip until later. Stupid Beamos. Super Fire, too. I wouldn't say stupid crab, but actually not too bothered by the crabs. They don't hit that hard. Yeah, I still haven't figured out what we're doing after Cult of the Lamb, so that's probably finishing up this Wednesday. So I might take a week off or so and do some more Pokemon on the Wednesday. But I can also sometimes slot Pokemon in on Fridays. So I'm free on some Fridays, but not all. Alas, I also want to get into some Mario at some point. I am half-heartedly talking about doing Super Mario 3D World online with people at some point. Nope, we gotta go around for that. Means we go right and up gets around. Color switches usually come before other stuff. Set me a type chart. That never hurts. When I'm doing the Soul Link, I usually open up a type chart. Luckily, we've got decent equipment, so this run's not being too bad right now. And ideally, we can finish off a lot of this equipment in the next town. Hey, Techno. I appreciate the comment. If I haven't responded to it already, if you just did it, I will look at it after the stream. I am appreciating any feedback on how this is going right now, as I'm trying to see how it does for people that watch in general and anyone new that shows up. But hello to you, and I hope I'm going to have a good stream. I'm feeling good so far. And have a good lurk and sleep well. You are a jerk. Hey, Ozma. Unfortunately, the power of Vegeta has been on my side too much. Vegeta is just so good at jobbing.
Hydration check.
Thanks for the hydration. Ah, I see, Techno. That is also indeed a fun fact. Randomation, making things go like that. I need to fix my Pokemon Infinite Fusion at some point. Get motivated to re-download it. When we get to the most recent video, it will be hilarious because I'm missing like a quarter of the sprites, despite being stuff because something just broke. Okay, I just have a red one. Don't need anything from there.
Okay, what the hell am I sensing? Is that the Namekian? Is that me? Is that me stronger than me?
That's quieter than it should be.
Kill me!
But, yeah, we got some Vegeta going on there. Always a fun scene. And, yeah, very appropriate for right now. I want healing. I don't want to give up anything. So I think I just drink some healing right now. It looks like either way is possibly a loop. Do that just in case. So I can recall there's more soda up there if I absolutely need it. Ideally, I won't. Okay, we haven't gone down yet. I do also have this, though, if I remember to use it, so I can pick up other magic. It could be quite useful. Same with the cape. Eek. The spell slash try seeing redeemed. Yep, you were indeed the one that requested it. Alright. Yeah, no, Vegeta's a fun character. Definitely the one with some of the most character growth in Dragon Ball. But indeed have a good lurk. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So there's the key we needed. But we need 2 keys? So... Do we get it in this loop still? It depends how far you go, Jeff. In Z, yes, Vegeta just keeps getting more and more thick. By the time we get back to Super, both Vegeta and Goku get a decent slimming. Alright, I see the route for the other key. 1, 2, 1, 2. I watch DBZ Abridged over from time to time, and I totally might have to just stream it in the Discord at some point. Okay, this is the loop for the other key. Just do a watch along for anyone that wants to. That was too fast. I almost messed that up horribly. Too much life spitters. I see, Bruce. So far so good on this run, though, which is nice. Definitely going smoother than the last Vegeta run that we did. Okay, first locked door. We just run up. Past these jerks. Second locked door. There's another 190 for that. We take this. More defense would help, but now we can actually carry healing items as we find out. That is also true, Mars. It is actually quite late for Bruce. Curse? Oh no. I haven't been cursed in a while. This is a dead-end room. Stuffs! Ring of arrows. I don't really care about that, but we'll hold on to it just so we don't get it in the chests and whatnot in the next area. You should get ready for sleep. Just have too much energy from playing Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I need to play more of that at some point. Maybe Tuesday night this week I will be. I'm trying to get a playthrough with my local friends that isn't streaming first. And then at some point, potentially streaming Baldur's Gate 3 with some other people and a bunch of mods and just making a goofy experience. But getting through all of Baldur's Gate 3 is a huge commitment. So, mostly just planning on going zoom and messing with stuff. And hey, Sniper. Stream is going well so far. A lot of times with Vegeta, I have really dumb issues crop up. Because we're doing tough enemies. And I, for some reason, just have a lot of trouble with this one. But so far, it's been going decently smooth. And that is totally understandable, Jeff. If you just vanish, so be it, I understand. Under the impression that my choices caught Lizelles, leave our party, or upset if we're wrong. We're 28 hours in. I'm about 2 hours in. So I don't know what any of those words mean. We're gonna buy this out. Some food. Some of that. And I didn't lose power going in through here like I did last stream. So we are going in here probably. I will allow that. Super gay in this context is perfectly valid. So we should turn in the one medallion. I'm just gonna grab these real quick. Contemplate what we're gonna try to make. Probably focused on just upping the gear. But if I can make it, the Rod of Hearts is pretty solid as well. Wand of Hearts? It's wands in here, isn't it? No, it is rods. It's 1 a.m. here, so I might stay for 20 minutes and off to go to sleep. Totally fair. We just passed midnight for me. A lot of my Dungeons & Infinity streams end up being late because I keep being busy during the day with other stuff. Oh, are you fire or heart? I think you're fire. Yeah, you're fire. Luckily, I've never been one to sleep at normal hours, so yeah. I will probably go to bed in 4 or 5 hours from now. So as long as my stream ends by 2 or so, we'll be good. So I'm just planning on doing the one more run after this. Jump over here. Where is my mouse? There's my mouse. Pull up this. 6, 7. That is indeed enough time for a randomizer. However, I know a lot of people show up for the Dungeons Infinity content too, so I am trying to get some of that in too. This one, or is it over more? And here? So this one we're just popping up here for some bombs. We'll see how well I have all these memorized at this point. Is it up here or down there? I think it's up here. If I use some extra bombs, I use some extra bombs. Now it's down here. And the leftish side? Yes. Ooh, Master Sword. Up to 8. That's nice. But, yeah, if I could never sleep, I would. Unfortunately, our bodies tend to very much appreciate sleep from time to time. So I do it from time to time. Oh, I could pull an all-nighter with ease. No energy drinks needed. It is far more the trick for me to get to sleep than it is to stay up all night. Which is why it took many, many years of me practicing and working on it in order to be able to get to sleep without any sort of medication assisting me. So, funny thing, a lot of VTubers have ADHD, including myself, and caffeine often has a more sleep-inducing effect on them than any sort of pick-me-up. It just interacts with ADHD weirdly. That being said, it will still totally mess with your sleep cycle. So if you can avoid taking caffeine anywhere near your bedtime, usually a good idea. Found that some ADHD friends, that alcohol affects them the same way caffeine would most normal person. That might be possible. I don't really drink, so I wouldn't be surprised if alcohol affected me weird. I do know that the, specifically the green-flavored NyQuil, which is the black licorice anise-flavored, this is icky to start with, tends to wire me up. I tend to be super energetic and can't sleep on that stuff at all. But yeah, I shifted to just caffeine in the morning. I'm fine with some of that. I am weird and I like the taste of a lot of energy drinks, so I don't drink the energy drinks for caffeine. I just do it for flavors or even just some bubbles in the morning. But yeah, I've tried to reduce my caffeine beyond like the first 2 hours of waking up. That is when I can have it. After that, I try to keep it down because it does, like I said, affect your ability to sleep as deeply, even if it doesn't really keep you up. Okay, what do we got here? We have no reds, just little tier ones. Yeah, that's ideal. I do decaf tea most of the time in general. I've been doing bad about making some recently. Oh, I do have a red one. But help me in any way. Red, purple. Do I have a purple? Yes. This is what I wanted from the get-go. Yeah, I don't like myself on my ADHD medicine, so I just stopped at one point and learned how to deal with some of the stuff. It's part of the reason I can keep up with chat, I believe, because my focus isn't 100% on anything ever, so being able to just kind of nonchalantly watch chat just kind of works. Dining in an Italian restaurant, you'll have espresso after dinner. Helps the lasagna go down. That seems fair. I will usually never willingly choose coffee. I just do not like the flavor of it. Which is funny, because I don't detest black tea, which has that same sort of bitterness to it, even if it's not the same flavor. Okay, and that would just get me a green potion that I don't currently have room for. I'm gonna drop this. And quickly run back to the shop and pick up a healing potion of some sort. Gotta protect Vegeta! If we can find a Senzu Bean, so be it. That would be a fun, complete overhaul of this if you could do it. Replacing, like, blue potions with Senzu Beans. We will take the blue potion. And we will take this. And while I would love more defense, I think what we do is this real quick. Use a little bit more money. On that. And we have a cape and a healing ring and a healing rod. So ideally, these last two floors won't hurt that badly. I gotta be very wary of a few enemies, though. Black coffee versus black tea. Interesting suggestion. Good black coffee is easier to drink than good black tea over milk, cream, and sugar. Yeah, to be fair, I should probably experiment with more teas. There are a couple flavors of tea that, or not tea, coffee, that just sound like they'd be a lot of fun. But I tend to be decently sensitive to the base coffee taste in general. Okay, 8 is enough on these guys. Oh yeah, I'm actually safe from those. Cause dispersion, angry issues if you lose sleep for a week. Yeah, lack of sleep can definitely easily make you more irritable and whatnot. There's a drink dark glass first if you're having issues. I feel like some people drink dark just because it feels like it proves something to people. These are what I need to be wary of. Ow, that hurt a lot. Actually, let's just use this.
Hydration check.
Thanks for the hydrations. Always appreciate them. I like hot warm milk, the flavor tea or coffee gives. Just bonus unless we're talking about coffee cake. That's great. Yeah, coffee cake's not even made using coffee. No, it's just made to be drank or eaten at the same time as coffee. I actually quite enjoy coffee cake. I make it from time to time. I also cheat. I double the topping on the coffee cake. So what am I doing? I have these to do this. Oh, there's a star there. Yeah, coffee cake is great. As I was talking to someone else, I really like... Y'all ask me favorite questions that make sense to ask a streamer. Favorite video game, favorite movies, etc. One of the only things I actually have a proper answer to is favorite cookie. As I think my top cookie is almost always Snickerdoodle. I just quite enjoy Snickerdoodle cookies. Just basically sugar cookies with a little extra butter, put cinnamon sugar on top. I adore those. I am amused 2 people came back with ginger cookies. Right away. Oh, jerk. Okay, we definitely just buy both of these. How many more straps do I have on this for? 0. I'm not a huge fan of peanut butter, so I don't typically do too much in the way of peanut butter cookies or anything like that. Alright. Need another key. I have another key. We have a crystal to the upper right. Warp there. Most of the time, the crystal's the thing that's needed. Ooh, a new dungeon is alive. Oh, there wasn't a path there. I will also say one of the things that I had more recently, that if I can find the right stuff, and unfortunately it needs to be loaded up with sugar for me. Sunflower butter is something that I actually quite enjoy, even though I don't like peanut butter. Which it's exactly what you would expect it to be. It's peanut butter made from sunflower seeds instead. I go a lot of ways for me. Like, good, like, chocolate or cream, cookies and cream pie, etc. tends to be the way I defaultly go. But I can like most pies. I usually don't opt for... most pies over other things, though. But I won't say no to them. And obviously, on March 14th, I go out of my way to get some pie. I think that's a fair way to look at it, Ozma. This version of Vegeta learned how to use the sword from Sun. This... Yeah, we're late enough in this run, we stop picking up chests. There's too much risk in the chest of getting a curse. And the wrong curse right now could kill us. I can always go for a classic apple, but strawberry, rhubarb, blueberry, or raspberry are always great choices too. Hello, Michael Charles. Appreciate the subscribe. Hope you're having a good night. I'm in trouble if all the Michaels show up at once. But it's nice to have another Michael here. Not complaining. I think you're the third or fourth Michael on YouTube tonight. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Sniper Wolf. As it says, I always appreciate when people want to hang out with me. Always have a lot of fun doing these. And I just really, like, I was hoping this would be the case, but I do just really enjoy bouncing off chat while playing games. It is just a lot of fun. Strawberry apple rhubarb jam. That sounds delicious. It's been a while since I've made any jams or jellies. My grandfather used to make them. So when I was younger, I would help him make them. Indeed, this is Vegeta today. Crap, did I hit this? I think I did. I'll find out soon enough. Yes. Yeah, with Dungeons Infinity, I like running some runs over again sometimes. And I try to theme most of the runs with the character. So, I've done the Vegeta one before with Vegeta facing tough enemies. Because Vegeta always needs to prove himself. But you see, that's the trick with Vegeta. He doesn't actually usually kill anything with one punch. He usually puts on a decent show and then fails. That is the life story of Vegeta. He is not One Punch Man, he is Genos. Okay, have these two healing things if I get in a pinch. But toughness also makes the bosses tougher. So even though I have level 8 sword, this thing has about 50% more HP. That includes the final boss. If I recall right, Aga is 8 explosions, he might be 9, instead of the usual 6. I got hit once. So far I haven't gone down a hole, though. Speak, and it will happen. Got it. I have never seriously gotten into the Elder Scrolls series too much. I think I did a little Morrowind back in the day, and I did a few hours of Oblivion, and I completely messed up my stats in that, and gave up on that one, and I don't think I've gotten around to Skyrim at all. Someday I might actually end up playing it. I'm not opposed to the Elder Scrolls series. They are just big and massive, and I tend to not have the focus for those when I have so many Japanese-inspired RPGs to play. And yeah, I watch anime. I watch a lot of anime. I have indeed seen Inuyasha. I still need to watch the sequel series of the original, or the continuation of the original, and the sequel series in general. Yeek. Nora's time sync for me. Actually, I'll look at something real quick. I do. I couldn't remember. It appears I happen to have Skyrim on the Switch, which is probably not the ideal place to play it. I did take a jewel shard effectively, didn't I? Hello, Leon. How are you doing tonight? We popped onto the shop. I totally could do Skyrim in VR at some point. That could be a lot of fun. You do see Vegeta. We are working on another tough run. And get Link's outfit on the Switch? That's something. Maybe we'll get a Switch 2 upgrade and it will be a decent place to play it. Granted, I always feel like you're doing yourself a disservice if you aren't playing Bethesda games on PC. Regardless if I like or dislike a Bethesda game, you can always count on there being a massive modding community for it. There will indeed be a Gamba for the rupee run. Ow. Elder Scrolls 6 is confirmed to be in development, but it also is supposedly just recently entering proper production from it instead of pre-production. So the end result of that means that you're probably looking at another 4 to 6 years before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. Maybe it'll move along faster, or maybe the rumors are wrong. But they are massive games, and they take a long time. But all the rumors point towards... they didn't seriously start Elder 6 production until... Starfield? That's the one, right? Wrapped up production. Tell you about Shires when it's beta. Wasn't fond of it. Yeah, I have some friends who really enjoy the Elder Scrolls Online. Safe to do this. Is the end of the loop? No. I think I might have tried a little bit of it. My history with MMOs in general is I like the idea of them. I play for about 10-20 hours, and then the treadmill grind gets just a little bit slower, and I start losing interest. But I just have word habits with some stuff. Because, like, I could say I don't really enjoy just playing the same content over and over again, but then I play a bunch of roguelikes. Okay, I got multiple paths to this. So it's not this room, not this room, but this room? Nope, that's just a chest. Maybe it is the upper one. Yeah, Fallout's another series that I need to play more of. I played a chunk of Fallout 3, but I haven't really touched the other ones. I'm feeling pretty good about my odds of beating the wizard this time, Benjamin, but we will see. It's not like there isn't a short on YouTube already of me feeling good talking about Vegeta jobbing and then instantly dying. Do I give up anything for that food? Actually, yeah, that's fair. Heal, how much? 3. Not ideal, but not the worst. At this point, we are just ignoring the chests. Kind of expected a key in that loop, unless it's in the top part. Ah. Nope, and that's fair, Drew. Lack of focus can easily be a sign of ADHD, or it can be something that's completely normal for someone, too. Ow. Like, sometimes the same things just don't hit the same way. You want to spend your time doing other stuff. I had a lot of lack of focus myself, and streaming's actually really helped with that. Because I want to see games through, I want to play things completely through for people, put on interesting stuff, and not just quit in the middle. So I'm actually getting through some stuff. Doesn't mean some games I won't just give a try and quit, though. I've done that with a couple. Usually I warn people beforehand. Sure. And we take another rod. Really, I should just be using these a lot more. And that also makes sense. You will find a lot of people claim they want to see new games and whatnot, but when it comes down to it, when you've had a mediocre day... I still haven't found a key. Is that because it was color switch? It's because it was color switch that I went through. Etc. You don't usually want to try out something new. You want to just go back to the stuff you already know you enjoy. Hey, Zelda. Hope you're doing well tonight. And we've had pretty good luck on this one so far. I have a bunch of spells left like that. Various sources of healing. So I'm feeling pretty decent about our ability to finish this one. And then we'll get on a new gambling one. Oh, I'm doing well. I am just enjoying myself playing this and happy the game's not hating me as much as some other days. I got the 2 major healings and this. Ah! You came at me in a way I wasn't expecting. rid of you. You're just sitting on the ground, huh? So there's the key. So we zoop right through here now. Cross a bridge in the next area. And up. Oh no. No bridge in this one. That was a different room. Oh, whatever. This is the bridge. All the money. Do I have any shops left? I got a shop left. Collect all the money. So we definitely need this rod back in the next run. The next run we're going to be trying for a high score. And my personal, I think, is down there 3,200 and some. I know someone else has a high score over 3,400. But I also don't think they play by the same rules I've been playing by, which requires you to gamba and do that stuff, which hurts our money total usually. Okay, we just go straight across. Down, right, etc. Yep, I'm not worried. We are set. We're gonna go see the wizard.
Hydration check.
Thanks for the hydrations. Always appreciate them. Now, I will have to play with the wizard for a little bit longer than usual. I'll take the extra health. Actually, there's no other shops, right? We'll have some fun with the level tier bow, or level 2 tier bow, real quick. I say that, but then we instantly run into enemies that are immune to arrows. I'm immune to bombs, so it's kind of fair. There's a reason I picked up the pendant of safety first. Ow. Alright. Might as well drink one of these. We've got plenty of magic and everything else going on. Since we are on tough, Aga takes extra hits as well. Usually it is 6. I want to say this is 8. It might be 9. Unless I, for some reason, get in a really bad flow. This shouldn't be a big issue. As I said at the start, the journey is the difficult part at this point. Aga's pretty easy once you know the patterns. But super hard until you do. Doop. Doop. First bomb. Second bomb. Still. So Vegeta should totally have this. I should at some point figure out the alternate color stuff, because it is fun having Vegeta level up into Super Saiyan as you get better armor. Oops. Oops. Alright, gotta stop messing this up. Those spikes hurt a lot. Or I believe. Force field. I'm running into the spikes. Six. this is one of the only challenges that has a significant change on the boss. I guess it's just 7, unless I miscounted. Then it might have been the 8 I was thinking. There we go. Vegeta has his second victory. Wahahaha. Thanks for the GGs. One hour 44 on that, but that makes sense. Everything takes longer to kill and is just a lot more dangerous. So the layout on YouTube is going to look a little funny for a bit here, since I am capturing each side of the screen. When I'm not in-game, it just looks goofy. So we bring back Grunkle Stan, and we start with the money. So this one is simple. We always gamble, meaning if we see a chest, we gotta gamble on it. If we reach this town, we gotta play at least hands of poker until we lose. And if I see the gamba, I have to take the gamba first before other stuff. If I slip my mind because I have plenty of money, it's fine as long as I get all the gamba before I leave the floor. But we don't gamba on the gamba not going. Over on Twitch, I do one extra thing. On top of it, I always run a prediction, because it only makes sense to run a gamba for the chat while we're doing a gamba run. So we're gonna go with 3,000 today. I'm feeling like the game's being pretty nice to me today, and it can switch easily. But that's our goal. We're going to start with 3,000 and see how that goes. So the poll on Twitch is, will we end up with more than 3,000 rupees? We start with 100. This is one of the runs that tends to be a little bit slower, because it just makes sense to basically do a kill everything run too. But we also later on quite likely will cycle back around looking for rod recharge stations to avoid, or to try to get as much money as possible. That's right, everything dies in 2 again. Well, not the small ones. The big ones are 3 instead of 4. They're no longer tough enemies. Yeah, I gave you all 30 minutes for the prediction, so you can see how we're feeling then. Really, the only things that would happen early on is if we can get the pendant, or amulet of wealth, or the rod of rupees early. That would give a huge bonus to the run. If we don't have them by the time we leave the town, that becomes rough. We're real close the last time to getting over 3,000. Not getting the anything I needed until like floor 10. Made a huge comeback at the end, but not quite big enough. There's the key. Pendant of Secrets is another one that's really good, because it allows us to find all the hidden rooms. A lot of the hidden rooms contain nice goodies. That being said, we also don't mind the Amulet of Protection to avoid curses. That's totally fair, Drew. If you don't believe, not against. Plus, we need some on both sides. I will fail. I am not perfect at the stuffs. So, don't always bet on me. You will lose sometimes. Oh yeah, it's not a hard rule, but unless I really can't keep them because I'm in danger of other stuff or have to throw away something really good. I typically always keep the kinstones and buy the kinstones as well, because they're kind of a form of gambling. And we take a heart. Heart's useful. Yeah, we're already 10% to the goal. We're gonna have to spend a lot of stuff. I cannot stay at 1-0. Like, I forget who challenged me to a run of no upgrades, but I gave it thought and realized my best choice for that probably is tossing away my sword at the very start and doing a swordless run that I just am also doing mostly armorless. But it's also something that would probably be best as an official challenge. As, logically, if I pick up an upgrade in a chest, I have to throw away my stuff. What are the odds? I can look at them real quick. Yes, 10,000, no 1,000. Well, Drew's well on their way to earning a chunk of points if we can't get the money. Is there another door up north? Can't remember right now. I'm gonna go double check before I go too far. Doesn't look like it. I came in through there. Cool. Yeah, no, I like these Gamba runs just because they change how the game's played. I indeed say indeed a lot.
Indeed.
We take the armor here. We take the food. It's early on. Worst case, we die. I mean, Leon would be sad if we died, but if we save the 20 for other stuff, that means we have more money for other stuffs. I'm not feeling too bad. We have 1 extra health, or 2 extra health already. Presser spam is painful. I still find it amusing you all voted against me putting countdown or timers on there just to try to protect. Oh yeah, we need this as well. And we're gonna bet long term. So it might seem weird to pick these up already, but this store is actually fairly cheap. So we're gonna bet on getting one of the magic devices, like Ring of Rupees or Rod, and being able to make use of the magic. Yay, Justin! Justin is helping out this run too. But yeah, that all being said, I'm always amused when y'all break crowd control. It means you are spamming a ton of stuff. I might switch up the redeems slightly. Oh, I do. Let's say, oh no, I don't have any, but I do. You do spam with love, and give me plenty of hope back. This is all the point. Kill that bat. I don't think I can reach you yet. Well, there's the key. That is true, Leon. But, I mean, my goal is to try to find something that everyone wants to redeem their points on. As the goal is just to have something that is fun for everyone. Hey, Alpha, how are you? It is currently 12:49 a.m. because I am in Central Time. I am streaming late. And then I will be back in about 12 hours for Questmaster, because it's Monday. Don't think I have anything going on tomorrow night. We shall see. Just like I need to plot out a lot of stuff in this month and talk to people and figure out when I'm having people visit. Because I will have a couple gaps this month because of the holidays. It won't be super long. Usually visits are only 2-3 days at the most. And that's fair. Like I said, my goal with crowd control is always, if you catch other streams and collect points, you'll be able to do plenty to mess with us during them. Ooh, a gold kinstone. That's useful. Very promising for this run. It feels like the right way, so we're gonna go back this way. So there's 2 more rooms down here. But then, if you want to spend a little bit more on stuff, you can open up just pure hell on us. Nothing of importance in these, huh? Just a waste of time coming in here. Oop, we got an ad starting soon on Twitch. Which, I know, aren't amazing, but it's how we help keep the pre-rolls off, so it's more likely people will check us out without running away from the ads. Oh no, a curse! As long as it's not the rupees one. Pendants no longer work. Okay. I'm using my one pendant so well. AKA, this doesn't matter. We will kill these enemies long before the pendant matters. Okay. I can definitely look into that one. Ooh. Pick up that. Pick up the bomb bag? I don't think so. We pick up the glove to protect ourselves. It would be, because I do hit hammer time from time to time in the randomizer runs. That's not gonna help me there. Oh, I don't have enough bombs for this. Oh well, we can do 2 of them. We'll just kind of go like our tough one. Totally fair, Bruce. I'm surprised you're still up at this point in general. Appreciate you hanging out. And, just hope you sleep well, and I'll see you around. Oh, congrats on getting over 100 subs. Always a nice place to be. I know I'm getting close to 500. which, given how much people loved the Dungeons of Infinity content, actually is a meaningful number for me. Hi, Guy. How are you doing tonight? Oop, we buy another sword. We always buy swords up to at least 5. That helps protect us. Gotta open every chest. Okay, there's not much left to here. So we do this because this probably loops in. I don't have any ice ones left. That is fair. I mean, these guys are slightly annoying. I-E-I-O-U? Or, nope. I-E-O-U. I added too much. Stop being jerks. I don't have healing. Hey, Raphael. I don't think they've managed to get a Android version of this working yet, but I'm not sure. Since this is a PC game, it takes a lot of extra programming to get it to go. The official Discord's always the best place to check that. I don't follow every development in there. I pop in from time to time. Okay, there's definitely a room the other way. We gotta stop being hit if we want to survive this run. Thanks for the pro tip. It's expensive heal. We might have to take it though. I don't love spending that much on healing, but if we take much more hits and die before this run is over, that's just bad. Polymer glass? Not quite following everything you're saying. So we need a key there. Working on a loop here. You're finishing your food over there, aren't you, Cat? Good girl. Infinity has been done by some people on Android. One guy on YouTube has it for his own 2 handheld. Cool. Good to know. I can take one more hit still. As long as it's not a fire bar. Torchlight's a fun game, if you're talking about that. I'm trying to hold off on the whole, healing as long as I can. And this is why. We'll take the much cheaper healing and hold on to the potion for later. Because 60 is not actually bad for refilling our magic bar. Yeah, I enjoy the Torchlight series well enough. It's from some of the original creators of Diablo. I do find it funny. Torchlight 2 and Diablo 3 came out around the same time. And at launch, I would easily say Torchlight 2 was the better game. Unfortunately, after so much time, I would argue Diablo 3 became the better game. As Torchlight, in many ways, got worse after launch, and Diablo did eventually get better. I say that as someone that played some of Diablo 3 during the auction house days and played some after they redid all of it. But I had a friend who wanted to grind for Gear Sol in the auction house, and at the time, the bits of scraps of money they gave seemed worth it. Okay. We drop that. And we're only on floor 4. We buy this for protection. Wait. That's the ring of rupees. I am being so stupid right now. A Windows device for occasional work use, but mostly personal. Would the Surface make the most sense, or would something like Rogue Alley be the better option? I am not sure for that. Most of the time, I don't believe the Surface is super great at gaming stuff. It has great specs for other stuff, but it doesn't have the stuff built in for gaming. So if you're talking personal use for gaming, something like the Ally would be decent, especially since some of the older models have been heavily discounted. Just remember, for the older models, they have a big flaw in them that will destroy an SD card if you use one. As for my mouth being green, I do not believe it's green on this model. It is sometimes green on other models, though. So we got that way, that continues on. What's this way go? This way's a locked door. Oh yeah, as far as I know, the Ally should be able to handle that stuff, and I believe there's a dock that you can use to just plug in keyboard and stuff, like the Steam Deck as well. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it's a decent device for all of that. The Steam Deck really doesn't do too badly at all of that either, but it's obviously a Linux-based machine instead of Windows. Made an app for your teacher? I have never made an app personally. I've done a little bit of programming over the years, but never gotten good enough at it to do an app. Yeah, you'll want to look into that a bit more, but effectively it's just a Windows-based Steam Deck, so should be able to do anything the Steam Deck to do. And I know the Steam Deck can be used as a desktop if you really want it to be, between docking it and hooking it up to a keyboard, monitor, and whatnot. That's fair, Mars. Working on everything. That's totally fine. The dungeons are there to torch, amuse people. So as long as you're getting enjoyment out of it, that's all that matters. Very good chat, which is always used for inventory at work, hence the tablet form. Ah, yeah. I used to have a monster of a laptop, and then over time, I realized how much of a pain it was. You do not steal my green potion. That is 100+ rupees, depending on what we have. Map is hidden, that's fine. Alright. So, I don't use the cape for protecting myself unless I absolutely have to. But I take the cape because we have had too many runs where the cape just keeps showing up. Clear up inventory space. I don't mind dogs in general, but I am very much more a cat person. And most of the time I have a black cat in my life, just because they are one of the least likely cats to be adopted, and I think they're cool. I need the next tier of sword. But unfortunately, my black cat died a few years ago, and I don't want to get a new one until my other cat passes, as she's old and I don't want to subject her to something that will upset her. Yeah, it's amazing how different cat personalities can be. My black cat was decently playful and decently cuddly, in the sense that he'd sit on laps and whatnot a lot, especially once he was a bit older. My other cat, which is that far back, huh? It's my computer? I don't think it is. I don't do anything to trigger that. Sorry about that. I'm not sure why that hiccup happened. Usually those only happen when I am, checking something. Anyway, we didn't do anything. Yep, we're back. I have a new router coming. That's what's important. And that should fix my internet issues. I'm not sure what you mean by "are you him, Alpha," but in general, I would be "are you them," because I'm non-binary and go by they, them. We are checking here first. Sweet, it's here. $155. Do we have an inventory bag in here too? Oh. We have to do the Gamba. But everything's so expensive in there. I will buy that later, because I need more inventory room. But we buy this for now. Yeah, I don't think it was anything I did that triggered the little hiccup this time, so I wonder if my internet just in general hiccuped. It is funny you bring up that. So I have not played Slime Rancher yet. Awanoya, someone else I hang out with later that does Questmaster, recently set up a list of games on his backlog that he's letting people redeem to try to go. And for me, I decided last night to start working on a list similar to that. It seemed like a fine idea and a fine redeem where I could potentially do Wednesdays for whatever that redeem is. And Slime Rancher ended up on that list, because it's one I've been meaning to play for a long time, but just haven't. Just beat Echoes, Mars. Decent game, but not going to be a very memorable franchise. Yeah. I had more fun with it than Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Wild just didn't click with me. But there are a number of flaws in Echoes of Wisdom that are holding it back. I'm not sure who your fellow believer is, but we are indeed in very solid shape right now. I didn't see if Pendant of Secrets was in there as well. So, I always wanted the Zelda game where Zelda's the main character with a heavy focus on her magic and just being a badass. Like, I wouldn't say they necessarily made Zelda weak in Echoes. There are a number of things I made fun of in it because she can do and Link can't. And that was funny to me. Like picking up rocks without a bracelet. Oh, we got a golden egg. Nice. We're just gonna take that money right now. But I don't disagree that the limited sword time feels bad, but the purpose was to allow her to be creative with all the echoes. It would have been better if they had just made her a badass. I don't disagree. Okay, we're gonna spend way too much money on this pouch because we need it. I wouldn't mind the gemstone or the gem one, but we're gonna avoid that one for now. But like, it would have been nice with a lot of it to just be cleaner. I was saying from the get-go, I don't understand why we don't have like decorations on right for quick and left for the monsters, something like that. But I'm like, eventually there will be a reason why we can't, right? There's hotkeys for other stuff. And then we got through and there wasn't. They never used left. There was no reason they couldn't have stored them away. See, you say that as a meme, but I, in general, am just pretty chill with stuff. And totally die at times, just going, oh no, whatever, we move on. So Mars has to get in there for that duel. But, like, that was a big flaw for me for Echoes. I have complained about it while doing Ocarina of Time, but there is just something baffling to me that the Z targeting in Ocarina of Time, in an era where 3D games tend to control horribly, works better than the modern Zelda game. Because I had so many issues with the Z targeting, and that was simply because I had to retarget to find stuff. There was no button I found that let me switch targets between multiple targets in a room, and it would have saved so much headaches in some of the rooms. I just don't understand why that wasn't a thing. Why are you forcing me to repeatedly lock on and off in order to try to get something to work? Cheap? Cheap. We take this. But I also have really nothing good to say about... This is for a health item, right? Actually, we'll come back for the bombs. The shop has a heart in it, doesn't it? But yeah, I have absolutely nothing good to say about the story in Echoes of Wisdom, which is a huge shame. I can't say it was well written but simple, because it wasn't. It was pretty poorly written. I can't say there was anything interesting going on, because there wasn't. Like, it was a weird mishmash of a game for that, where the writing felt like it was being aimed for 8 to 12-year-olds, where the actual gameplay of the game felt much more teenager-focused in terms of difficulty. Alright, come on, good vault. That's a good start. Fine continuation. That's decent. Also good. Also good. Yeah, and that's totally fair. I haven't been in this shop at all. This is also expensive. We're gonna buy this to protect. But that's it. What other pendants were in here? I've got magic already. There are no pendants in here besides revive. We don't care about revive. So, funny thing with horror games in me. I don't, in general, like horror games. But since becoming a streamer, I play a lot more horror games. There's a lot of solid co-op horror games. And just a lot of the collab people that I work with tend to do a lot of horror games. So when I was first starting, I was playing a bunch of horror games for the first time. Alright, so we're gonna buy all of these. We're gonna use these first. We're gonna replace these 2 green potions with the blue potions before we leave. Each of these is getting us 100 and some back and costs less than 100. And we gamba on that. So we're not in the best shape equipment-wise. Yeah, we have blue potions to heal us, so that works. But, oh, I almost screwed up this run. I almost forgot to gamba in here. Not yet, Leon. I have not played Oxygen Not Included. Okay, we just play until we lose. I know of it. I might have it on my account, I'm not sure. There's a lot of games I haven't gotten around to that I really want to at some point. Like, I'm really tempted to do some Binding of Isaac at some point, too. So that might happen at some point. Once I confirm no one's visiting Christmas time, I'm probably going to do just a big marathon of stuff. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, because I will not be busy on those days, most likely. And that way, anyone that doesn't have Christmas plans can just be hanging out. So Don't Start Together is another one I need to play. There is a streamer friend of mine, Rain, who I know played it, and we were going to do it at some point, and then they just haven't been healthy enough to do it since then. Yeah, because my cat is in need of so much medicine and whatnot, I haven't gone home for Christmas for a few years now. So part of my family will come up either a little bit before or a little bit of after Christmas. Don't take my tunic. Yeah, strategy games tend to be hit or miss for me. Like, I do, in fact, enjoy games, strategy games, and 4X games like Civilization. The big problem I have is a lot of them want me to invest a ton of time. And my favorite genre tends to be RPGs. And I just... well, we do this now and hope we find another one. Just, at one point in life, went, I can't do both 4X and RPGs. I gotta pick one, so I just picked RPGs. Alright. Not a wealth one, which kind of sucks, but this is huge. This will protect us from anything horrible hitting us curse-wise. It was one of the pendants I was looking for. So all we need now is Pendant of Secrets in the next few floors to be able to protect ourselves, or potentially get money back from it. And Pendant of Safety, not a necessary, but would be nice. Being of German heritage, we usually celebrate Christmas Eve, usually set up a spotlight. That's fair. When I did go home, what usually would happen, it's gonna hurt if I do it wrong, is we would get together with some family on Christmas Eve, and then a larger portion of the family on Christmas Day. Bloons TD6 is another one that's on my list to do at some point. I like tower defense games, and I put a lot of time into pixel junk monsters. But I know Bloons can also be played co-op, so I keep meaning to, and it was free on the Epic Game Store last year? Sometime. I have it over there. Oh yeah, I don't have a shield. Eek! Stupid traps. No, I got hit again. You're too good at aiming. Oh, that just went poorly for me. Give me some hearts, crickets. Thank you. A little bit more, please. Thank you. Doing good work, crickets. They're easy to kill and don't hit hard. No clue why you have 100 hours in that. But like Binding of Isaac... this isn't the right way. I have over 300 in that, I believe. Stardew, I think, is closing in on 500. It's not impossible I'll do a collab of that at some point. But if I do... might be crowd control. At the very least, will probably be randomized. Or it will be just kind of a thing where I join, but don't stream, just am a voice in someone's stream, just so I can zone out. I enjoy Stardew, but I have done most things in Stardew. This room then? Down? There it is. I do have some other Stardew-like games to play at some point, like Sunhaven. It's just more fantasy-ish Stardew. It's always something I need to play at some point. But anyone that's been following me for a bit knows I stream a lot and a lot of certain things. So finding time for new games is just tricky, especially since I just added Ocarina of Time to my list. I've got no plans to remove... do I want the food at all? Probably. Remove Questmaster, Link to the Past, or Ocarina of Time anytime soon. I still have plenty of things to improve upon on Link to the Past. I really want to get a default seed below 2 hours before I do that. I mean, that's really something that's your call. If you have an interesting way to make the game stand out, it doesn't seem like the worst idea. But in general, when it comes to games, ideas are, you know, easy to come by. What truly matters is the execution and making it yours. It's kind of why, despite all these years, there's not really a huge trough of Zelda games that play just like Zelda. And even then, there hasn't been too many things that play like Pokemon, let alone getting into other franchises like Kirby and whatnot from Nintendo. They just have defined their own things so well. We're playing this rough and tight. I think this one's cheap enough at this point. We get this. That frees up a couple slots. And the shield will protect us. We're getting close to the point where we stop buying upgrades unless they're super cheap to save money. But I've been getting myself in a little bit of trouble here, so a little extra defense and whatnot is not a bad thing. Curse! We're immune. Oh, we don't take any of that, though. But, like, we kill most enemies. Oh, these crabs had a lot of money in them. Like, next to the traps and what get us in trouble, so we avoid that. I have a bit of healing here. I don't have a bow. I'm not going to waste money on a bow. Just going to deal with this boss as is. Nope. Bad first round. And that is why we bought a shield. That's probably fair. The dungeon thing works well enough, but it's not something too in-depth or too crazy. Just something extra cute to play with. Good, they're getting a little bit more out of sync. Eat this. Engineering orange is probably a reference to the engineering hood color for the graduation robes of smart. Ah! There. Now we've killed one. That will help. Hey, Zuki. Wookie. That's a fun name. Yes, Grunkle-san. Whenever I'm doing a Gamba run on my Dungeons Infinity, I tend to be Stan. Just because he's the type to do shenanigans like that. Our goal in Dungeon Infinity is to try to get as many rupees as possible. We're about halfway through the game, and about halfway to our goal, which puts us in pretty darn good shape at this point, honestly. Satsui no Hado. I am blanking on what that is, but it doesn't sound unfamiliar. I am not protected against bombs. I do not like that room. Ugh. Wait, why is there even more BMOs? Oh, thank you for following. Hope you have fun here. I always appreciate when people follow and want to hang out more, because I have a lot of fun just playing games with people. My demon attack. Oh, you see the code versus Sam being up for using it. Ah, I'll have to look that up. I have not seen that, but that'd probably be a funny little clip. Eek. This is the room why we have this, and why I tend to buy those. Soil of murder? Yeah, I know some of the stuff from Street Fighter, but I haven't played a ton. And we buy this. We have a bunch of floors left. With decent odds, this will pay off. This one we probably would have checked anyway. There's already half the money back if we hadn't found this one. Surge of Killing Intent. Got it. Yeah, I never managed to get into Street Fighter too much. Just wasn't my cup of tea. The only fighting game I do somewhat seriously is Smash Brothers, and that's not even seriously. Okay, we're just gonna call that room good. I am someone that usually plays with items just for the sake of more randomness. Here's the key. Okay, we're not gonna sit there and play with all of those right now. Got no good answer for them, right? My ice. No, we don't use the ice here. But if you're just meeting me for now, or whatnot, I should say at some points, I'm Haru, a variety streamer. I do a lot of roguelike stuff and Zelda stuff. And this one happens to be a Zelda roguelike. I stream at a lot of random hours, but I'm regularly on from 1 to 5 most days during the week, and various nights. My last week was a little bit different than usual, and every once in a while I take a day off, but I don't usually take days off anymore. That's mostly because I'm just in the general mindset of, yeah, I'm having fun, we'll just do it. I'm not tired, I'm not hurting. Is this a key door? Yes. Get out of there. These rooms are awful. We take the healing. Trying to save the money for this run. But at the same time, we're eventually going to face a boss. And that boss is going to be dangerous if we don't have a good way to heal. And I do still have the blue potions, and those are fine ways to heal. but soda's a little bit safer at times. Leaving is dangerous. Like I said, I just always have a lot of fun playing a lot of stuff with people, and well, most of the time the late night stuff is like, I'm just gonna play this in my free time anyways, so why not be on stream playing it with other people? Granted, that makes my Fridays very dangerous, because since I'm on here so much, people get way too many points for crowd control at times. That's just a dead end. So I think I went through all of that. Yep, there's one. Oh no, that's just kinstones. I do have at least a green one. I don't feel like there's truly a wrong time to be eating a dill pickle. Like, I'm not a huge fan of dill pickles, but I don't feel like there's too many times that it would be a problem to be eating one. Alright, we're gonna come back for that sandwich. We're gonna come in here. Just toss that there. Get most of this junk out of the way. It's not like a dill pickle's super sugary or anything, or high calories, so it should be fine, whatever. So, some people might enjoy it with ice cream. Others, I know some people just really enjoy the pickle juice. There is more than one person I know that enjoys drinking the pickle juice. Oh, this is what we missed. And it's apparently a common enough thing that, at least earlier this year, Walmart sells gallon jugs of pickle juice. But, like, I also know one person that drinks pickle juice because they don't mind it, but it's also good for their condition. Alright, floor 9. Oh, we're still in decent shape. Oh, I really should just use this up. Clear that out. But we do need some luck with treasure rooms and the Dwarven shop. Yeah, I do know, my local grocery store does various flavored cheese curds, and I have been a bit disappointed that they stopped labeling what flavor they were, as the garlic and the dill look very similar, and I am totally down for garlic cheese curds, but not so much dill ones. Dill ones aren't terrible, but not what I want. You get to live? That's gonna be a pain. Wait. General rule, I do not like things that spit at me. They get me in a lot of trouble. There's the key. Nice, Mars. I do appreciate the support, as usual. I hope you're having fun with all of it. Button. But also, speaking of minigames like the one I have going on, If you ever see one somewhere else that you think is interesting that I could potentially add that you'd like to play, just let me know. I'm usually happy to add these things in, which is funny given how I started streaming and wanted my streams to be decently clean, but I found out it's just more fun if people are able to do various things. Eek. Three, huh? And like, I've seen some cool games on some other stuff, but they are custom games. And tricky to do custom stuff like that. That being said, I could bring back Rusty at some point. I never seriously did Rusty too much. I've seen a pushable block all night. Doing all right, Alpha? Two, three, four. All right, got those down. Light rooms are usually optional. Missed. Got that one that time. Huh. That was an interaction I didn't know about. I didn't realize I could petrify the Beamos. That makes this Rod of Stone a lot more interesting. Okay, that's the way back out. So I'm gonna go this way first. I just noticed my name is in same as the pronunciation. Okay. I can call you Premod as well, or I'll try to remember that at least. So, I know with the fire traps, if you do the right elements, it will cancel it out. I had to go test that. That hurt a little bit, but... So, the blue fire there, I need either the fire rod or the ice rod. I can't remember which one to cancel that out. But it makes sense that Beamos has a rod that goes for it. Yes! Probably some more Whiz Orbs in here. Maybe not. Any of these blocks pushable? The answer is no. Alright, what do we get in here? I think the only thing we get is this. We don't buy the level of sword after this, but being able to kill traps helps so much. Okay, we made it to Dwarven Town. We're not in bad shape. I'm really hoping for at least 3 potions from the Dwarven. Is my mouse? There's it. Magic shop. The ideal thing we get from this is the Rod of Rupees. We don't have any green gems either, so... Okay. Those are pretty useless. We can have the lamp for the second time. I do enjoy a lot of rhythm games. We take that. That's not too badly priced and a decent chunk of magic in there. Because, like, we're at 49. We buy this. Drink this. We just use that all. And, yeah, we got about 40 from that. We'll get about 80 for each of those, and then we'll have more blue potions again. I'm gonna see if we can get the Rod of Rupees first. But for rhythm games, one I always like to recommend for people, if you've never heard of it, is Rhythm Doctor. I did a stream with that earlier this year. I actually did 2 of them, because I had messed up my VOD for it. But it is a fun single-button rhythm game. It has a lot of stuff that goes on with it, and also has unique tracks for multiplayer if you have a player 2 to play with at home. So I did the single player through the campaign, and then we did it, Celia and myself did all of it together as well. There. There. Miku, Groove Coaster, Taiko, Nostalgia. Yeah, it's a lot of great rhythm games out there. The one I'm most likely to play anymore is Beat Saber, but I definitely want to go back to Rhythm Doctor at some point. Especially since I know what ends up getting blocked on Twitch and YouTube a little bit better. So, which custom songs I could do in Rhythm Doctor. I've heard about Five Night Funkin', but I haven't actually gotten around to playing that one at all. Heard good things about it, though. One... 5. We got 2 left up there. I'm 1 bomb short. That's cool. Yeah, Rhythm Doctor has a ton of custom maps at this point. And some of them are really cute, like the Baba Is You inspired one. I need to go buy 3 more bombs, potentially. I do care about the yellow. Do I care about some of these other ones. I mean, kind of the safety wouldn't be bad, but isn't needed. Sword upgrade. Huh. I don't really think I care about that one. And purple... Purple red's a good one. Oof. Actually, I suppose that's my way out anyways. So what we're gonna do is just grab all of these, chop a chunk of them up there anyway. Green, blue. Blue. We're probably just gonna try to match certain things. I gotta pick the yellow one back up. Barely able to like catch them on. I'm glad you caught it though. And happy to see Mars caught it as well. All right. Just need a few more. Oh, you couldn't? That's a shame. Alright, hope you sleep well. I will see you around, guy. At the very least, I'll probably see you in Havelock streams. Were they the other believer? I think you are all decently likely to be rewarded as believers. Spelling is tricky. At least my keyboard stopped double tapping nearly as much as it was. Alright. What do we have in our little rainbow of colors that do stuff? We are gonna start with the light blue, because we don't care about anything else from those ones, right? Yeah. Just got a new mouse due to the right-click messing up. Yeah, when I switched my mouse, I was right-clicking wrong a ton. It was a problem in some of the games. Okay. Drop that for a moment. I think we can get the rest of the gems. We're gonna think about this. Nope, I can't pick up the purple. Does purple do anything for me, period? Oh yes, I need the purple with the red. You know what? I'll come back for that. The golden ring? You're just talking about gaining money. This is just converting my magic there. So, what we're gonna do here... Duplicate items get us money. And I believe the higher tier duplicate items get us more money. So we're going to duplicate the Pendant of Secrets. 100 plus? 175. Pretty. Yeah, I usually need to get a new mouse when my middle mouse button is starting to double click, or other things aren't clicking quite the way I want it to. Red and purple gets me the backup plan. White and green get me anything fun? Yeah. Another duplicate item for more money. All right. Don't care about the lantern. Probably don't care too much about the cape at this point. Eat the sandwich. Clear up a little room that way. We have, what, still 2 blue potions? That's fine. We're gonna go buy out the magic shop now. So not only are believers gonna be rewarded, I feel like we're gonna be close to a new record as well. Oops, I should have bought blue first. The blues can just sit in my inventory until I need them. Each of the blues in there is worth 100. Yup, that is still the way that we can lose, is dying before I finish. This does remind me. I should pick up some more bombs for secret rooms. Yeah, 3,000 very likely will happen. Question is, can we get 3,500? 3,500, I believe, is a new high score, and the highest score I know of. Someone else probably has higher. This run is coming together nicely. Ooh, Gamba chests. We have not had any of these really showing up. Like, a rod of rupees still would have been nice. But it's not the end of the world that we didn't get one. Okay. We heal a little bit. We have a couple of this. Card Life's another good one for 2021. I do not know Card Life off the top of my head. Ow. I don't know how Leon is joining without typing in chat. I'm not seeing anything on my end for that either. Alright, this is a torch one. This should be a wrong way. Basically, draw all your tools, armors, and characters. That's neat. Alright, crystal switch works somewhere. Those enemies are annoying. Mini Muldrum. Stop killing me. This is so damn pathetic. Didn't even give me anything. Is this the color switch room? It is. There's a key here. Now we go back down. So if you managed to get a second key yet, or yeah, second key for the boss yet. Oh yeah. This is why we spent money on this sword. So these jerks don't eat all of our magic. That's a shame you haven't gotten a key yet. That was a huge waste. Some rocks are tasty, like pop rocks. We're just getting out of that room. Ow. We will have 16 more times if time permits. Totally fair. I think you probably have about 20 minutes left, so I'm not sure if time will quite permit today. There we go. Go through the slightly more dangerous door first. I see a dead end. And over here, we are going down. No Gamba, nothing we need to buy, so we move on. No Gamba, nothing we need to buy, so we move on. Shame none of those contain magic. Ow. Is there a door to the left, too? Yes, but has a circle back. Alright, alright. I will say, Mars, Bruce will probably be so sad that you power leveled while he wasn't around. $27. And that's fair. So let's see. Yeah, as far as I know, I don't think there's going to be anything that stops it. We will have a community day on Saturday. We'll start with Mario Kart like usual. We might do Lethal Company in the evening. But I am totally curious if there's anything people want to play with that. And this is why we liked the pendant earlier. That's alright if you're late. I'm probably starting at 1 Central and going until 11, 12, whatever it ends up being when we call it. Hoping it's not another 12-hour stream, but it very well might be. We will be... That's nice. Playing Cult of the Lamb on Wednesday again. I did pick up the Pilgrim DLC, so there might be 2 sessions left, but depending on how things go, this Wednesday might be the last session. My plan is, after we get through the second run of all the bosses, to probably call it there. I will potentially bring it back at some point, though. Like, oh, there was a Vulpix. I have like 5 of them. I don't need another one. But still, there was a Vulpix. But my plan is probably maybe one of the community days down the line, bringing it back with crowd control. That's a shame. Yeah, I've been just planning on doing it on the Wednesdays like usual. Don't worry, I'll bring you back if you die, Mars. I've been doing pretty good about bringing everyone back. Hey, we're at the worm boss. We have some sodas. Moldrum, come here. Like, we have the 3,000, no problem, I believe. I think I have it in the potions I already have. Question is, how lucky can we get on the last floor to get 3,500? That's my big hope for tonight at this point. Oh, you need one more still? We're not gonna die here, just in case. Moldrum almost got me, Drew. Almost. I almost messed that up. No, I can't win them all, but I can win most of them. I'm enjoying my time with Cult of the Lamb. One of the neat parts about Cult of the Lamb, and unfortunately can't be done on YouTube, is there is a extension for it on Twitch that allows your followers to be entered into the game. They also can vote on stuff when that's working, and power up a totem. That being said, over on YouTube, you could potentially do crowd control still. Though I also, in general, prefer crowd control over on Twitch because it has Twitch point integrations. Multiple routes to go. Need a key for that one, so we are going back up to search for adventure. Alright, well, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time. I will potentially see you around. Regardless, I just hope you sleep well and have a good rest of your week. 29. You take art. Makes it less likely, do something dumb. Come on, shops with lots of magic, or chests with lots of money. Beam attacks are so strong. They don't help me a ton against fire, though. There we go. I'm not protected against you. Why did that switch again? Or am I confusing stuffs? I need blue, I heard it twice. Worst case, everything's dead, and I just circle back around again. Now we go to the south. So we need to get the key. Yeah. That's the way we wanted it. Gold one's a good discount. Right? Is this half off? Yeah. We take that in case we find something fun. Ah, there's another key here. Made it to number 3. Nice. Door down here. Secret door is near. That's promising to bomb right here. I haven't been checking a ton of the cracks. Donut! Donut sounds good right now. Can I shoot you for the beam from there? No, this works. You are blocked. There's the key. Those orbs are a pain. But just 2's not too bad. I sometimes drop a little bit of stuff. Need to find about 250 more in this area. Wait. Did I miss a crystal? Oh no, I got a key. Crystal's up. That's what's going on. Nope, we don't care about the tunic or ice cream. Where's that? Nurse! Luckily we don't care. Do we have a blue one? No. Money. So this is going to be the first one that our Pendant of Secrets full-blown earned us. We might have checked cracks without it, but we wouldn't have checked what I assume is this wall over here. So, magic could be worth it. Fire. Anything else worth dropping for that? You know what? It's probably the only hidden room on this. But we will drop... Yeah, we'll drop the food. Free magic item can be 60, 80, whatever. Could be quite useful down the line. Yeah, I can just use a blue potion to heal if I need to. Ow. Ooh, we do have a red one, I believe. Come on, big money. At least 100. Sweet. We're gonna temp drop that. Since we learned this. That's gonna make things a lot simpler here. Hey, Dion. Thanks. So much for what? Mars? No, we'll drop our bombs. Odds are low for another secret one. Oh yeah, but if we find it, we can come back. Yeah, honestly, for a bit here, it hasn't been 3,000. It's been, can we get 3,500? My about has my previous high score, which I think was 3,249. Ow. Oh, that works on the rollers too. Neat. Rod of Stone is just way better than I gave it credit for. Neat. The answer to any shonen character's injury. Yep, a rupee high score run. Our goal was 3,000. My best, I want to say, is the 3,200 and some. So, I'm really hoping for 3,500. I think we're in good position for that. I think I only need a little bit more to get there. Because I have the blue potions on me still. Unless we get some crazy shops coming up soon, though. I don't think there's any chance we hit 4,000. That hurt a little. Okay, get a little bit more healing in here. Bad things. It's one of the late game uses for the bow, though. Those things die in one hit to the bow. More magic is just another tick up here. Consume those to heal a little bit. Yeah, just gotta make sure I don't get myself killed. Which I should be fine, but some of these enemies are really mean in this last area. I'm not actually rocking that high of armor. 5's not the worst, but... Let me look down here real quick. Sure. Give me money. Or magic, which is the same as money. Nope. We got a path up, and we got a path left. This is obviously a dead end, so there's the key. So if this is the loop side, then I guess we go back and go up. This is more logical to be the wrong way. Oh, it goes left too, huh? Alright. Down this way and come back up that way. You know the heads won't drop anything, so we ignore their existence. I also know the key door is either the right way right now, the top's a dead end, or the top gets us another key that we'll need. So we go type either way. Bombs. Ooh, 125! That is delicious to see. Drop that. We won't waste any magic on recharging that rod, even if we find something, so... Congrats on your catch, Leon. Yeah, kind of like also, at some point, I really need to set up a multi-world thing or a race in Link to the Past with a bunch of people. Let's open it up to whoever wants to join. We don't have any of those yet, just a green one. This room's slightly dangerous, so we're gonna get out of here for now. Here's the other key. And another curse that we're avoiding. Where is this taking us? Where are we? We're back? And that's fair. I could potentially set it up like Falcon did. Ah. And how Falcon set it up, he made 2 different seeds. A simple Triforce hunt for less experienced people, and a harder one for more experienced people. That wasn't a lucky shot. This is a lucky shop, though. We take this. Is this enough to get us to 4,000? That is a question. Yep, we definitely buy the Route of Rupee. We're getting that money back. We'll just drink one of these now to create space. There's 3,500. Oh, you're right. I forgot both of the coupons. I could have saved 50 on one and 50 on the other. I could have had 100 extra money. Oh. Oh. I feel so bad right now. I need to find another shop now. Nope. Oh no, I wasted a charge. That hurt some. Alright, that was the last charges there. Just broke 4,000. We'll take it. I should have 4,100. That shouldn't have been a worry whether or not we made 4,000 after we had the Route of Rupees show up and another potion. Got nothing else hiding here, right? Oh well, we'll just... Aga can have some coupons. Yeah, definitely could have had the extra. There's absolutely no good Aga being tricky. That one should have been a shot most of the time. I'm not planning to throw. Hey, David. Yeah, like, I'm still probably gonna put it at 3,000. Oh, I knew that wasn't a force field one. And this is gonna be this thing. I gotta get up. I can't let Aga kill me now. It will invalidate my run. Force field like I expect. Oh, I am starting to throw. Stop that, me. This would suck so much if I suddenly failed the boss here. I'm done looking at chat for now, so sorry. Woo! Managed to get it without screwing up. I will note, if I got hit by any of those bombs, I would have died. Thanks for the GGs. Over 4,000 is our new. So, choose outcome. Yes, we got over 3. We got over 4. Complete prediction.
Okay, what the hell am I sensing? Is that the Namekian? Is that me? Is that me stronger than me? Kill me!
But thanks for all the GGs. With that, I'm going to be done for the night because I'm going to be back in 10.5 hours with Questmaster. I hope everyone had fun. The big thing for Zelda-related stuff is I'm going to be starting at noon Central on Tuesday for a cross keys, because I want to get that in. I don't know when else to fit it, so I'm just going to start sooner. I have a surprising number of people on right now. Tell Bruce it's over, or you're only one level behind. Over 4,000 as well. Totally fair. Night. Yeah, let's just figure out how to go. You know, I don't remember how I got this person on the list. That's fine. They're playing something called Dalmir. Ah, fair. I can give Paunoya some love. That's fair. I know what I'll get with Paunoya. Paunoya is doing Questmaster, which I will be doing tomorrow. A Zelda Maker-like game. Indie, just often being updated, a lot of fun. And I'm quite looking forward to the future 1.0 release, which should be in March or April. But, you can also try a raid message. I do technically have one, it's just very, very simple. With that, I hope you all have a good night, and see you around. Until next time.